Well, never mind all that, because we have arrived in Limsa Lominsa, my least favorite city-state. Oh boy, get ready for it. It's also like the most complicated layout, and that's not to say it's super complicated, it's just, you know, as a new player coming into his first MMO, his first city, I'm so glad it was not Limsa Lominsa. That would have been so overwhelming, just trying to learn everything and discover how to navigate this place. It's not fun. Also, like, all the city-states are a sanctuary, don't worry about that. Wow! That's a loading screen. So, here we are in Limsa Lominsa. I should mention that you're going to be kind of just dropping off here and leaving real quick, so you're going to want to make sure you grab the Aetheryte, or the attuning to the Aetheryte, so you don't kind of screw yourself out of coming here outside of a city-state. You're the Gridanian envoy. Welcome to Limsa Lominsa. The Admiral has been looking forward to your arrival. Please proceed to the Crow's Lift at your earliest convenience. It will take you to the Bulwark Hall. Once there, pray speak with Xanthael. He will be pleased to show you into the Admiral's command room on the bridge. Sounds good. Also, if my voice sounds like refreshed, had myself some cereal. Also figured out, I think we want to go to the Bulwark Hall. Also figured out I don't have any milk left, so I'm eating it with chocolate milk, and trust me, it tastes the same. No worries there. I do get chocolate milk straight from, like, I don't, like, mix in the syrup with the milk. First off, it's a lot better. Liana, this is why she doesn't feed you. What? What? Anyway, I like the consistency of, you know, always having the same chocolate milk, not like it could be different things. I don't know. Anyway, let's go in. Yes, everything seems to be in order. My apologies, we cannot afford to be complacent, you understand. Please step this way. Cool. But yeah, chocolate milk. I also use it to mix in with my coffee, just to give it a little bit of mocha, you know?
Enter. I did not expect the Gridanian envoy to be an adventurer. It speaks highly of your character that the Elder Seedseer would choose an outsider to represent her nation's interests. This way. I bid you welcome. I am Melve Blufisvin, Admiral of Limsa Lominsa, and Commander of the Maelstrom. Now, what news from the Black Shroud?
Oh, we're not talking anymore? A memorial service to honor the fallen. Seven hells. Has it been 5 years? 5 years since the Garlean Empire sought to wrest Eorzea from her grasp. It was in answer to an imperial threat that the city-states formed the Grand Companies and forged the Eorzean alliance anew. But Garlemald was not content to wager all in a simple contest of martial might. They had other plans, the Meteor Project. Legated, hell's take him, intended to cleanse our realm by snatching the lesser moon, Dalamud, from the heavens and casting it down upon our heads, pulling a Majora's Mask. Desperate to prevent this lunatic scheme, get it, lunatic, because it's the moon? We marched our forces to the Cartano Flats, and there met the Vilf? I really don't know. Oh, that's 7th. Oh, goodness me. 7th Imperial Legion in battle. Never have I seen a fight like the Battle of Cartano, and I've seen full many. Although we gave no quarter, spared not one ounce of effort, we could not prevent what followed. From inside the shell of Dalamud came a winged nightmare, a dragon the size of a bloody city. 'Twas the elder primal Bahamut, bent on making the 8th hell of Eorzea. In the space of a breath, the legions of the Empire were set aflame, while our own armies fared little better. 'Twas as if the whole world was burning. Words cannot well describe the scene. And yet, by some miracle, a few among us were spared. Even as I steeled myself for death, a blinding white light enveloped me, robbing me of my senses. When I regained them, the dragon was gone, and the still smoldering land was warped beyond all knowing. Were Archon Lussois still with us? He would doubtless shed some light on these unfathomable happenings. Alas, he is not, and I fear we will want for his wisdom in the days to come. For while our nations struggle to recover from the devastation, the beastmen call forth their damned primals to torment us anew. Unless we put aside our differences and rebuild now, our foes will catch us unprepared. And I speak not only of the beastmen. Do not imagine that the Empire has forsaken its claim on Eorzea. The Imperials crowd our borders, waiting to strike. Damn it all, we need champions to replace those we lost. But such thoughts are worse than the worthless. Time is short, and none will save us, save ourselves. It is the duty of every soul who survived the calamity to work together for the good of Eorzea, and this memorial service may be the very thing to unite us. Aye, Kanisana has the right of it. I accept her proposal. Alrighty, sounds good to me. Also, it seems like the main race of this city is the Aura, or not the Aura, oh, what are they called? This is the one race I can't remember the name of. The big boys. Since she is one herself, of course. Your duty is done here, adventurer. I will see to it that the Elder Seedseer receives my reply. You'll travel to Ada next, yes? Yeah. Pray give my regards to General Roban. Oh, and tell him the wolf has been sniffing around the stables. A private jest, and one in poor taste, but I would have you tell it all the same. Okay. Fare you well, Sal. May the navigator guide you on your journey. See, she says it's a jest there, but it's really not. As it's explained a little later, it's actually a very serious, like, tactical command. So that's great. Wonderful. Alrighty. Before we leave, I do just want to attune with the Aetheryte, because it does want us to go straight to another city-state, basically. So, yeah, probably not going to be doing much here, to be honest. I don't think there's anything I want here. Now, one thing I may do is I may train up other classes, like other fighting classes off-screen, just when I want to play on my own time. So that might be a thing that happens. I'm not sure, though. And if I were to do that, I'd probably choose to be an Arcanist, or an Arcanist, just because I like the, I like the magics. I'd also love to become a Scholar, so I can, oh, this is not where I want to be. Yeah, here's the trouble. I need to figure out where I need to go, because I can't just warp straight to the, I think I need to go right back down the stairs. See, this is one of the things I kind of dislike here. There's like 20 different parts of Limsa Lominsa, all with separate loading screens, so here's another. Like it's that, constantly. And as such, I'm probably not going to be spending too much time here in Limsa Lominsa. Oh great, another. Good lord, dude. Alright, let's get out of here, on to Ul'dah, a city I know very well, and should have a good time with. Alrighty, let's get going. Hopefully there's not a 10-minute cutscene between this one. Am I right? I'm wrong, actually. It seems weird to me that that ball that's like supposedly like keeping us floating is like not in the middle. Oh goodness, I remember this music. Yep, this is Ul'dah, the city-state of the desert. Gem of the, I think it's the Jewel of the Desert it's called. And there's two parts to the city, the Steps of Nald and the Steps of Thal. Nope, I don't need to, I mean, it's at the end, why not? Oh, I have a lot of gas in my throat. It's because I ate this life. Life being a cereal. I figured that might sound a little weird to people just listening. And this black screen... I was about to say, did it crash? Man, it's things like this that makes me want to like teleport more than fly around, just because flying around can take a while with, you know, the 20 cutscenes you have to do to go from state to state. Anyway, let's get out of here. Yep, they pretty much, you go through the same thing here that we just went through in Limsa Lominsa. Kind of overdoing it, but it does introduce us to the other two city-states. So, fair enough. Welcome to Ul'dah, sir. We have been expecting you. The Flame General Robin will receive you in the fragrant chamber. Smell good? Please take the lift down the hustings strip and speak with Bartholomew at the Royal Promenade. Man, that's a lot of words. Good lord. So I think it actually means for us to walk the entire way there. Hustings strip. Maybe not. Maybe it's close. Never mind. Man, I swear, half of this episode is literally just going to be... Oh, I was already sprinting. Half of this episode's literally just going to be loading screens at this rate. There's an Aethernet shard here, we might as well attune with it while we're here. And I think the Royal Promenade is like right out here. That's the Alchemist Guild over there in the bottom. So if you want to be an alchemist, have fun with that. It's basically how you can make an infinite supply of ethers or potions, high potions, anything really. It's kind of potion-y. Pretty much anything that's like, you know, heal a certain thing. The Gridanian envoy, I presume. Would you be so good as to allow me inspect the missive you bear, sir? My thanks. Sure. Ah yes, the seal of the Elder Seedseer. Please proceed. Coolio. Yo, sup. How's it hanging?
Ah, a guest from Gridania. I thought I smelled leaf mold. I won't hold it against you. If you're half the warrior Kane says, 'tis a wonder you don't reek of dead Ixal. Welcome to the Sultanate of Ul'dah. I am Rauban al-Din, General of the Immortal Flames. But you did not come all this way to trade formalities.
So are we speaking now? Yeah. Cartano. I remember bloody Cartano. Do you know what happened that day, Adventure? Really, is every single person I meet gonna try to explain this to me? So my counterparts have edge? Yes, they have. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, trust Merlwib to make light of our wolf problem. Women always did have a black sense of humor. Wolves are bloodthirsty beasts upon which one cannot turn one's back. It's only a matter of time before they bite. So it was with the Garleans 50 years ago. No sooner they learned how to use Magitech than they began seizing territory from their neighbors. Led by then Legatus Solus Zos Galvus, they swiftly brought the other nations of... Oh my god, dude, stop. To heel. And then the blank became an emperor and his republic an empire. An empire which sets its sights upon Eorzea. But the conquering emperor is now an old man of 80 winters. His health is failing and he has no clear successor. Like as not, this is why the Garleans have been quiet of late. Okay. But the 14th Imperial Legion is still entrenched within our borders. And their commander has long harbored ambitions of conquest. Were he to strike now, I fear we would fall, like so many others before us, and not only Ul'dah, but Gridania and Limsa Lominsa as well. For the calamity brought the lot of us to our knees, and we've yet to get up. We barely have the strength to stand against the best beast tribes, never mind the primals they mean to summon. We are a realm divided, adventurer, an alliance in name only. But the wolf cares not for the plight of its prey. The Garleans stir, and the Admiral would not let it go unnoticed. All other concerns pale in comparison to the Empire, even the beast tribes and their bloody primals. We must stand united once more, that much is clear. And if we're to do so, we must remember the cause which last brought us together. Kane would have her memorial. We will honor the memory of the fallen. We will remind the people what their brothers and sisters fought and died for. Cool. Sounds neat. Shall I inform the Sultana and the Syndicate? I will speak with her grace myself. Very good, sir. The Elder Seer will have my reply anon. My thanks to you, adventurer. The Sultana is basically the princess of the city, kind of. She's a tiny little Lalafell. And a good character as well. Cool! Finally! God! Complete. You may now make use of the airship routes connecting the 3 nations. Before you board an airship, you must pay the requisite fare and gil. And now we have access to minions. Oh my goodness. So, you've obtained a whistle which you can summon your very own minion. To learn to call minion action, you must first use the whistle. Once you use the item, a new entry will appear in the minion guide under character in the main menu. Okay, under character. You can either initiate the action from the menu or set it to your cross hotbar and initiate it from there. To send your minion away, just do it again. Minions do not generate any enmity, neither will they participate in battle. If you're KO'd, your minion will simply wander off back to wherever it is it rests until you count upon it again. Yeah, so basically these are not really familiars or anything. They just kind of chill with you until you get rid of them. So I'm not really sure where it is. Because, like, would it be this? No, because that's offhand. That's like a shield. I have no idea how to get them is the thing here. I could go here, character, like that's exactly that. So that's not useful. Inventory, I think maybe? Wind up airship, we can use it. You can now summon the wind up airship minion. Okay, so now if we go to character maybe. I'm still seeing nothing here. I don't really know what it means by under character. Actions and traits maybe? It's not a pet. You'd think it would be here, wouldn't you? Character. Minion guide. Wait, can we do it? Ooh, set to hotbar. Well, hold on, let me go to, I mean, I guess for now we can put it here. So now we have a little airship. And that's his minion right here. Tempest Soul is a Topaz Carbuncle. And we have a wind-up airship boy. And it's really just aesthetic. I shouldn't be leaving the area where we need to do our next mission. Yes, up. Bartholomew has information that may be of interest to you. Ah, my Lord Envoy, I trust your stay in the Sultanate has been pleasant. Now, if you do not mind my asking, do you perchance have plans to visit Limsa Lominsa in the near future? If so, I have information that may be of interest to you. I once accompanied the Flame General on an official visit to the seaside city-state, during which time I became acquainted with Baderon, the proprietor of the Drowning Wench. Well, that man sent word just now that he has a job for a capable adventurer. So he basically wants us to go all the way back to the Limsa Lominsa and kind of explore the area around there, which is fine, of course. Before I would do that, I'm gonna hop down here and get around a bit. I do want to attune to the Aetheryte here before we do anything else. And I'm gonna click the Aethernet shard. What's this over here? I'm just trying to figure out what that mission is, and it's too zoomed out for me to know. Oh, I think this is the gladiator area. Yeah, if you want to be a gladiator, that's where you go. Not for me, though. I don't think I'd ever play a tank. I'd probably either only like swap between DPS and healer myself. I'm a healer in most games I play. Like, that's my preferred role, just because I like the having to have the attention span to many different objects, as opposed to like just damage or just drawing aggro. It's like, well, you can heal, you gotta make sure your partners don't die, deal with buffs and debuffs, and all that, and like also doing damage yourself. What is this place? This is the Pugilist Guild. And I should mention the Arcanist, or not Arcanist, oh, I don't know what it's called. The Thaumaturge Guild is further west, way down there, if you care to go to it at all. So I'm going to tune with this. I'm probably just going to set these as favored destinations and get rid of, you know, the other ones, since I'm probably going to be teleporting between these a lot, and seeing how they're going to be the ones I teleport to when they're really far away. You know how it be. So there's a blue mission here, and I'm gonna take it because it's a certain something. Well-heeled youth on Emerald Avenue appears to have been the beneficiary of some good fortune and may not be averse to sharing it. Do be careful with those. Break anything and I shall be forced to deduct it from your salary. Blah, 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 blah. I'm really not gonna read this. It's not anything too important. You don't need to remember it. Basically, he's like, oh, you wanna know how to get rich? Take this ticket. And so the next time we go to the airship, we're gonna go to some place we don't know about. Anyway, yeah, before we do anything else, I do want to attune to the guilds, the Adventurer Guild, and then we can get going. Because we need to continue our main quest. The Quicksand, that's what it's called, the Adventurers Guild. So, attune to this. I don't need to attune to everything here. It's not going to be a town or a city I'm spending too much time in for the moment. And I guess while I'm here, get the thing here at the Chocobo as well. Okay, now let's just get out of here. We're going to go to Limsa Lominsa. Yeah, it's 400. It's a lot, but that's the only thing I'm going to be spending my money on for the most part, so I'm just going to do that. Wow, those loading screens really are something. So I'm going to actually, since we are now out of that huge exploring thing, I'm going to go ahead and sign up for the Duty Roulette, because it's a lot of good experience and I would love to have it. So where does it want us to go? Speak with Baderon at the Drowning Wench. Okay. I believe that's right over here. Why am I zoomed out? Hold on. Yeah, there we go. That's so much better. Wants us to go to the upper decks. Okay. So that's like right through here? Yes. I'm learning the area. Man, I just want to throw this in. How long has it been since we've actually fought an enemy? It's been so long. We've just been doing like story stuff. Welcome to the Drowning Wench. Sit wherever you like, mate. I'll be with you in a... Hi, I'm Baderon, alright. Who's asking? Ah, Erdas, I got a job for a capable... I cannot read this, I'm sorry. Fairly warned, this ain't no job for the faint of heart. Things are liable to get downright bleeding airy. Okay. I don't care. Just give me my experience. So, has a need of a capable adventurer. I mean, I figured that one out on my own. I really did. Thank you for taking the time to help me out. Now, I'm sure you're busy, so I'll come straight to the point. Word is some suspicious-looking buggers have been sneaking in and out of the Satasha Cigarette, and I need trustworthy sort to head up north of Aleport and find out who they are and what they're up to. Doesn't sound like much I know, but it weren't so long ago that Fishback's pet pirates paid us an unwelcome visit. I was wondering how long he was gonna keep the alliteration up for. Folks are feeling a bit nervous. If you would permit me, Master Baderon, I would be happy to elaborate. Oh, that's a different character. Yo, what's up? It's a pirate boy. Neither, in fact. I was informed that you had requested an adventurer to assist in my investigation, and I came to offer what information I could sift from recent reports. Over the course of the past moon, there have been several sightings of an unfamiliar vessel off the coast of Aleport in the vicinity of the Isles of Umbra. This information came to my attention no more than a few weeks after a squad of my own soldiers had completed a routine patrol of the region, the Satasha Cigarette included. This is the first person that's spoken normally. Their search revealed little, save for that a family of Coeurls, I take it back, had taken up residence in the cave. Nothing to concern us, in short. In light of recent developments, though, however, yeah, they didn't say though, I don't know why that came out of my mouth, it would seem wise to search Satasha again. Okay, search the Satasha. This is a lot of dialogue. Then it is settled. Satasha is located in western Lenosia. For more detailed instructions on how to reach the place, I suggest you consult Vimelpa. She can be found at the ferry docks on the lower decks. So basically, Lenosia is the name of this... it's the name of this island, because Limsa Lominsa is on an island. Oh, commence! Anyway, as you can see here, it's separated. I really didn't get a chance to show that. But hey, we're finally in some fighting to break up all this boring. How about that? For once. Yeah, you can see it's part of an island here. Okay, so let's do this. I don't know what that came up and said, but I'll trust it was important. Now, here's the thing. I don't really see the reason to use Piercing Talon, because honestly, I don't think it's going to be very useful to us compared to other things. It's just like like people have said that like apparently we will get the ability to have more, we will have more combos eventually, and that's basically what we're waiting for. Are we level 11? Jeez. Anyway, yeah, spawn the monster. We gotta spawn the monster. Spawn the monster. Okay, here we go. So, fight the tiny people, then we go for the big people. Get out of the way. I guess if we can't, like, get an attack off, sure. But, like, what? Why isn't it not saying... Oh, that's right, I'm level 11. So this is a thing that happens sometimes. Whenever you change your level to go to a duty, it'll only give you the abilities that you would have had at that level. So we don't actually have Piercing Talon right now because we got that at level 15. So we're not going to have that until we start doing duties at level 15, if that makes sense. Which it should. Complete. Oh, that was the one we've already done, too. It's worth the experience, but still, that was like nothing. Until we start getting to actual dungeons, which I promise is soon. It's not gonna matter. It's not gonna be too big. Oh, that was not a lot of experience. Wow, that was nothing. Wow, that wasn't worth it. Okay. Well, here's another thing we can do. We have actual new duties on our list of duties. You know, it gave us so little experience. Sometimes the duty finder just isn't worth it, I guess. Or, like, not the duty finder, but the duty roulette. But we do have actual new duties that are, that are actually important. So, go undo that. And I think here on a half shell we have not completed before. Yeah, and that's a level 15 one, so it's going to be worth a lot more experience. Anyway, blue missions, always take them. Oh, that's right, it's this. Okay, so this is a side quest that's going to give us the ability to finally change our hair or our appearance if we want to do so. You're either a brave man or a fool friend to be wandering the streets of Limsa today, what with the slasher of the fisherman's bottom on the loose. You've not heard? There's a madman about. Why, it's said he brandishes blades so long and sharp that they could gut a whale. No one's seen any blood yet, but that hasn't stopped the rumors from sending shivers up spines in every alehouse in town. That you're still standing here before me tells me you don't scare as easily as the rest. Perhaps you could assist them with the investigation. To start with, you might want to look into that scream I just heard outside. Yeesh. Is this just the... No, you're actually doing something different. Pleased with the carelessness of the wench's customers. What does this unlock? Why is it blue? We all know how it feels to have one too many, but that's why I'll not fault our patrons of much of what goes on at our tables. But is it too much to ask that they keep their belongings on their person when they leave? It wouldn't bother me so much if half of them didn't show up a week later, ranting and raving as if their drunken heedlessness was somehow my fault. Take this impressive-looking journal right here. As oft used as it seems to be, I've no doubt its owner is tearing up the town, searching for his prized possession. Yeah? So we gotta take that back to him. Oh, swarthy Rogadin. who enjoyed his drink. Seemed to be getting on well with one of our regulars, Quentinane? Yeesh. Perhaps you could still catch up with him and spare me the headache. I'd offer you a free drink, but last time I did that, Baderon docked my wages. Huh. I mean, you could pay for it. So we need to talk to this boy over here to figure out where that goes. What was that? Oh, someone else just reached level 6. Proud of him. Have I seen who? Look, just because I spend more nights here at the wench than in my own home doesn't mean I'm mates with every sod who comes stumbling through the doors. Wait a minute. That bloody book. Why didn't you say so sooner? The tight-arsed bastard drained 20 flagons and promptly passed out, leaving yours truly to fit the bill. Said he was heading for Aleport. Aye, where else, the scurvy sop? Nimia willin', he's still stranded at the ferry docks, though the gods know it won't help get me Gil back. Yeesh. Okay, so he's actually where we need to be going eventually, so that's good, I guess. And then we have a part of the quest down here. A different quest. This is the one for the slasher, the hashling slasher. What are you waiting for? That's him, the slasher. Apprehend him, toss him in gal and throw away the key, or gut him and feed his lifeless body to sharks for all I care. Just do something. Woe is me. Whatever did I do to deserve this cruel fate? For 6 moons I saved every last gill of my husband's hard-earned wage, foregoing new shoes, a new purse, sometimes even food for our children, all in anticipation of this day. What's so special about today, you ask? Why, this day marks the arrival of the world-renowned Aesthetitician in Limsa. My endless patience and self-control were to be rewarded with a hair-raising transformation that would have every fashion-conscious Lemensian oohing and eyeing in admiration. Instead, I find myself accosted by this lecherous lout. Speaking of which, weren't you going to do something about this? Go ahead, have your way with him. I doubt he has anything to say for himself. So we need to doubt this boy. It's been a while since we've typed anything. Doobie. Doubt. I questioned the fleshed man with a ship in my face. Oh, the ignominy of it all. Of course you take her side. For shame. Is there not one sympathetic ear in this entire nation? An artist of my renown should be welcomed with open arms and a 21 cannon salute. Instead, I am branded a criminal. The tools of my trade, nay, the extensions of my very soul, ripped unceremoniously from my person like barnacles from the side of a frigate. I will not last long in my weakened state. No, even as we speak, the world around me grows dim. With my dying breaths, I speak unto you 3 names, 3 kind souls who may yet put right what has gone so frightfully wrong. Forge Master Hananza of Naldic and... Oh, God, I'm not even going to read any of that. Basically, we need to go to every city. If there's one ounce of compassion in you, seek them out and tell them Jandaline sent you. When my soul's restored and my name rightfully cleared of all of Limsa, nay, the entire realm will sing your praises. For I, Jandaline, am none other than Yeah, it's kind of obvious what this is. She was looking for Aesthetician, which is, you know, an artist boy for your hair, and he's kind of the Aesthetician. So we're going to go ahead and go to the first one that he needs, which is right down here at the Armorer. Now, I'm assuming... I was thinking about becoming an Armorer, but the longer I thought of it, it's probably just, like, making armor for, like, straight-up tanks, which obviously I'm not, so wouldn't be very useful for me. I wanted to be something where I could make good armor for myself, you know? So who am I looking for? You down there? I cannot jump over their things. Great. Is that a... Oh, that's a loaf cat. Fat cat. Oh, I love it. Sup? Jandaline sent you? Let me guess. The Barmy's fool's lost his tools. Pardon me, the appendages of his very soul again. And is thrashing and tossing like the end of days is nigh. The man brings it on himself. If he toned down the theatrics and went about his work like an earnest craftsman, I dare say he'd save himself these misunderstandings. No, I've not a whit of sympathy for the fool. You, however, have my pity for indeed, for having to play audience to his winging. His wanging, maybe? Any road, this should shut him up for a while. Tell him that if he loses these, I'll graft the next pair into his bloody hands. Yeesh. Okay. And you have a normal quest for us? I don't even have room for it on our things. So, okay. I need to just leave the city, I think, at this point. So I'm just going to... Wait, we need to do something at the lower decks? Okay, guess I'll go there then. Yeah, it says we have a quest to turn in. Oh, the journal for the person at the docks. Okay. Sounds good to me. Go ahead and cast Sprint and let's get down there. But you see what I mean when I say it's such a, like, just, it's a huge and complicated city. There's multiple floors on the same floor. It's too much, man. All right, so it's like, okay, look at this. Look at all the different floors. Like, I'm sure you can just follow the map, but still, it's just so weird getting to where you need to go. Like, okay, we're here. We can just go this way, right? Nope, because it doesn't connect that way. You have to go down the stairs and around and then out the bottom, because now you're on the right floor. It's so ridiculous. I don't know why it's so weird, why they designed it like this, but it is how it is. Anyway, another Aethernet shard to connect with. Boom. And this is actually where we need to do our actual quest too. Yeah, I have your journal. The journal. I have a lot of key items. My journal. Why, I thought I had lost it forever. Pardon my rudeness, friend. Perhaps I should have stopped after 19 flagons. Har har. Did you steal a glance at the pages perchance? No? A shame, that. For this book contains, how might I say it, a record of my numerous adventures. Quite the inspiring read, if I do say so myself. Which I believe I just did. Har har. You have the air of adventure around you, if one's still untested, but take heart. Even the most accomplished adventurer, and I speak from personal experience, was once a whelp with more dreams than sense. Okay. Were there only some way for me to repay you, or... But of course, I have a fresh journal right here that might as well have your name on it. Why not keep a record of your own, that one day we may regale each other with stories of our deeds? And with that, I shall be off, for adventure and a flagon or 20 of the realm's finest ale calls me. Fare you well on your journey, and next time you find yourself at the Wench, do thank that Elezen fellow for his generosity, har har. Anyway, I'm just gonna take the money. I don't need any potions or whatnot. Cool, and he's gone. So now we have access to the challenge log, and I'm not sure what that means. It contains a list of adventuring objectives across a wide range of categories. And the objectives earn us rewards. Completion status is reset on a weekly basis, and it's possible to undertake the challenges repeatedly. Okay. Each unique challenge you complete counts towards the overall completion category, which yields additional rewards. As you progress in level and advance in the scenario, more challenge objectives will become available, giving you the chance to garner richer bonuses. Okay. Well, I'm gonna get out of here. You're here about... Oh, duty! Goodness. Joined a full party because we didn't have a single person with us before. Yeah, let's do it. So this is actually going to be something new, finally. Some interesting fighting, maybe. It's only level 15, so I doubt it's going to be too crazy. Hopefully our next duty to unlock is like level 20, because I want something a bit more exciting. Alrighty. Yep, we got to do that. I like your hair. Holy moly. I do wonder if there's new styles available to you only through the Aesthetitician, because I haven't used his stuff at all. So, it's a little lost on me at the moment. Oop, he did his thing. Yeah, I'm going to take out all the ads right now. I'm also going to do that. And now I just realized with our throwing item thing... Wait, what? Oh, he's dead. He was still there, so I was like, surely he's alive. With our throwing item, we can actually use an attack. Wait, we leveled up just from that? Oh, wow. Anyway, we can, even when he has the huge circle around him, we can still attack him, which is something I didn't think about. Very useful. Sadly, we can't use our brand new ability because it's want us to. Is there any other enemies? No. Sadly not. Let's get back in on this action. So now we kind of just chill. Oh yeah, he needs to be dragged over to the bush. I have done this before. Where is the thing? Should be somewhere around here, right? Okay, I don't know. Did he not attack? Oh, he got stunned. Oh dang. Which reminds me, I should remember to stun him here with my moves. He's running away. Yeah, it says light a herb patch somewhere, but I'm not seeing it. And it's not affecting him. I'm not sure if we have to do that. Doesn't look like we do. So I'm gonna say we're good. I don't know though. The herbs are aflame. We must draw the gill turtle to the smoke. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, he's already on it. Okay, we did it. Yay. And we got serving a greater cause, which is, I believe, doing 5 duties? I don't know. Maybe 6? I'm not really sure. What's up? Give me my stuff. Whoa. Oh, for doing things. That's a lot of experience. Good lord. That's so much. Also, I just realized I haven't been eating this entire session. Not like in real life, I mean for like, you know, extra experience and stuff like that. Also, yeah, consider we're getting that 30% extra experience from our ring still. So that's helping us out quite a bit. Yeah, I'm gonna eat some mole leaves, my dude. Yum, yum, yum. Let's get going. You're gonna want to board a ferry bound for Aleport. Once you arrive in Western Lanosia, though, you'd better pay a visit to the Hall of Novice before you blunder in Satasha. The Adventurers Guild runs the hall, and the folk there will prepare you, train you with the skills you need to face the dangers undoubtedly waiting for you in the Sea Grot, which is actually a dungeon. The hall on the way to Satasha, just north of Aleport. Head inside, and one of the seasoned adventurers will take you in hand. Best of luck to you, friend. Yeah, so we need to take the ferry to Aleport. Yes, we are. And it's 40 gil. Obviously, that's nothing compared to other things we have paid. Mapping the realm. We've done it. Western Lanosia. More of the map mapped, I guess. I mean, it's not really mapping. That gave us 2,000 experience. Dude, we're going to be straight on to level 20 like it's no one's business. Also, I should probably check what this ability is. Life Surge. Ensures critical damage for the first weapon skill used while Life Surge is active. Damage dealt will be absorbed as HP, up to 10% maximum HP. Oh my god. Also, I find I don't have difficulty using the D-pad, so I'm just gonna set this right here. Wind up airship, still chilling there. Yeah, I want all my like attacking things to be on right trigger, just because I'm used to it at this point. Alright, and we still have our shield actually from before, so that's convenient. Is this mission here? It is a leave, so I'm not even gonna bother with it for now. So we need to make our way really far, I believe. There's another crystal somewhere around here. Oh, right here, right in front of my face. Those people just disappeared. Did I just go offline? Because like all the people around me just kind of went. Huh. I don't think it should take you offline. Anyway, I think you would just take me to Limsa Lominsa. I do want to show off the chocobos eventually, but we just haven't seen one that's useful yet. Oh wait, that takes us straight to where we need to go. Oh. Last time I did this, I walked all the way back from Limsa Lominsa. Ooh, that's my bad. Definitely shouldn't have done that. What's the next duty we have? Sorry, I'm jumping all around the place. Pulling poison posies, which is level 20. Oh, look at all that good experience. So yummy. Anyway, that's not important because we're actually about to start a dungeon anyway. So not too bad. Ah, you must be the adventurer of whom the Yellow Jacket sent word. I hear you're brave enough to brave the depths of Satasha Segrat. The occupants of those caves are rumored to be as numerous as they are bloodthirsty, no matter what the epic tale would have you believe. Strolling into such a den of savagery alone would be the height of foolishness. No, you need companions. And you shall need all the training we here at the Hall of the Novice can provide. I strongly suggest that you study the fundamentals of group combat before continuing on your mission. The smiths here oversees the training schedule. Speak with him and you can register. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Please, let us go. When you mastered all that our masters have to teach, then it'll be time to head north from there. Yeah, I think this is the point where they would force you to do those missions we did earlier. That I, like, you know, super fast forwarded through. Didn't want you to wait through all that time. So that's to prepare you for doing a dungeon. And I didn't actually know it was gonna force us to do that. I guess I never read that properly before. But yeah, now that we've done that, we should be able to enter our first dungeon, which is a bit of a longer, like, foray with a team. Please tell me you're here on Yellow Jacket duty and not some daft sought out for a stroll. I can't take any more of this blasted waiting. You are? Thank the gods. I assume you already know about the ship that's been slipping around the Isles of Umbra. We've been on lookout for a pirate activity ever since that vessel was sighted, thinking a crew of cutthroats might have a den nearby. So when we received word that men of questionable quality had been seen passing in and out of Satasha here, we weren't entirely surprised. I've yet to see them for myself, but if this lot belongs to those fishback-fancying serpent reavers, well, you can imagine the panic it will cause. The kidnappings are still fresh in people's minds. Anyway, your task is to poke around in the caves and find exactly who we're dealing with. While you do that, I'll be keeping watch out here, praying you don't spot any blue face tattoos. So that's probably what they are. So that's going to give us access to the dungeon Satasha. And it's an instanced raid. It's basically a short boy. Raids have numerous requirements such as time limits, level restrictions, and blah blah blah. Yeah. It's not that deep. So going to the entrance will actually sign us up for doing it. It's only level 15. Not too crazy. We're still not going to be able to use our new life surge ability. But while we're waiting for that, we kind of have free time to do whatever. So I'm gonna teleport, actually. I'm gonna teleport all the way to Uda, which is actually less than going to Gridania, and I don't know why. Anyway, the point of coming here is actually to... Why is this boy shiny? Level 70. Scary boy. So we want to complete our thing. What am I on? So we need to speak with Severian at the Alchemist's Guild, which means we actually need to go all the way up to the Horizon Steps? I forget what they're called, really. But we just need to go up there, because that's where the Alchemist Guild is. Luckily, I know where this area is. The Chamber of Rule. That's what it is for now. Alrighty. So it should be right down here. Now I'm kind of regretting not getting this What is it called? Aethernet shard. That's what it is. Jeez. Anyway, basically this whole city is like a huge stone city. So it's kind of big. It's nice to look at compared to like Gridania. I mean, Gridania is of course the prettiest city because it's, you know, straight up forestry and stuff. But like, it's like a man-made marvel. Whereas, you know, the other one's like super ugly. Lenosha or whatever. Super uggo. Not great. So wants us to talk with you. This guy's a dick, by the way. You've come on behalf of Jadalin? Why, I just furnished him with a fresh batch of my special creations last week. I realize a man's services are in demand, but it would be physically impossible for him to exhaust the entire supply so soon. Stolen, you say? An unfortunate turn of events indeed, but not entirely unexpected. You see, the man is something of a genius, and genius is often misunderstood by modest minds. Trust me as I speak from extensive personal experience. What a dick. Yes, great minds must band together. I don't care what you have to say. We got his stuff. And not wasting any time, I'm just gonna go... Well, I can just return to Gridania, so I don't have to pay for the fare to get there. It'd be really convenient if we started in Lenosha to do this quest, but sadly, it's not the case. Alrighty, and now that we're here, it wants us to go to the Carpenter's Guild, oddly enough. Yeah, I do still have to eventually get another job. Still haven't looked over it. I mean, this is the same session as before, so there you go. I completely passed it up. I still need to do that, though. I'll look over it in between this session and the next, and I'll figure out something to do. something to fill our time here. Beaten, that's his name. I mean, we've seen him before, obviously, but still. He lost another one. He's probably making scissors or something. Yeah, we've heard it all before, buddy. You're kind of mean to us before, so that's how we're doing this. Anyway, teleport back to Limsa Lominsa. Gosh, that's a lot of money. It's worth it, though. It's worth it for what we're going to unlock through this. And I'm kind of eager to check it out after we do unlock it. You know, at this rate, I don't even think we're going to have enough time to do the dungeon in this episode. It would be nice to start it on a new episode, just immediately right into a dungeon. It's just I don't have a lot of recording room left. These 2-hour recordings take up so much space. Like this one recording so far, it's about 2 hours and a minute and a half, 41 gigabytes. 41 gigabytes, which, like, that's what? That's 1/10 of my computer's, almost 1/10 of my computer's capabilities. So yeah, as you can tell, it's a lot. So where was he again? Yeah, downstairs, of course. Upper decks, right? Yeah, it wants us to go to the upper decks. Okay, so we can just go up the stairs here, I think, at least. Here we are. Yeah, it's saying an estimated wait time of 12 minutes. Yeah, I'm just going to get out of that duty, because I don't think we're going to have enough time even if we do queue up for it. Withdraw. Here we go. So, where is he? Is he all the way down here? Oh goodness, that's a distance. That's a lot. What's that? Right there, that's Culinarian. That's a Marauders Guild. What else do we have here? I haven't looked over this area much. Wait, that's Blacksmith and Armorer's Guild? So it's both. So certainly we could use something there. It's just, this is like the only town I haven't looked out through a lot, just because I feel like it's so ugly and so complicated compared to the others. Anyway, now that we've finally done all that, talk to the Flustered Boy. Yeah, we have all your stuff. Bop, bop, bop. Could this be? Yes, I can feel it. The light returns to my eyes. Power courses through my fingers. I live. You do, huh? And as I live, an unspeakable embodiment of ugliness must die. Begone, foul demon. Aye. And so I ask, how do you feel, madame? Why, it's as if, but in a single magnificent moment, I traveled beyond the void and returned to life as an embodiment of all that is beautiful in the world. Okay. Could it be? Yes, it must. How else to explain such power? You're the one whose coming was foretold. Yes, you! You are the Aesthetitician. In the flesh, madame. I am Jandalaine, crafter of coiffures so divine and that Menfina herself doth begrudge my clientele their beauty. But let us speak of you, madame, for where moments ago stood a fashion-challenged frump, now there stands a beauty reborn. Oh goodness. Yee. And you are the one I must thank for reviving my soul, that I might once again, bestow my gifts on the realm of bereft of beauty, a kindness I intend to repay in full. Do you fear your own hairstyles becoming passé? Fear the specter of ugliness threatening to consume you? Fear not, friend, for it shall not survive my wrath. I'm so glad they did a character like this for a haircut boy. A shiny. As the Madame before you, this is the very realm we call home. From an abyss of unfathomable drabness, you shall rise anew. I think I'm pretty fab as it is. My clients have been known to make reservation moons, even years in advance, but you shall know no such troubles. No, for proving such a staunch ally to good taste when all others turn a blind eye, I gladly place myself at your beck and call. Yes, the next time you find yourself plagued by an aesthetic ennui, you need only ring the crystal bell from the comfort of any inn room in which you have taken up lodgings. Okay. Jandalaine shall hasten to the scene. Yes, in a flash, the dreary, uninspired life you have hitherto known shall end. You shall travel to the realm beyond, and return to us as a beauty reborn. I give you this as a token of the trust between us. Treasure it, for it is the key to a world of aesthetic wonders ordinary men should never know. Okay. I got it. Oh, Master Jandalaine, do come back, for I have not made my next appointment. Oh god, I can't do a voice anymore. The way he walks, oh my god. Like, he couldn't do that with normal scissors that he could just, like, buy somewhere? I don't know. Like, it's a comb, scissors, and I guess dye that the alchemist gave him? I don't know, dude. Anyway, I kind of want to try that out right away, because I really just don't know if it... Hold on. Yeah. From hairstyle and color to face paint. Because I don't think that color is allowed in the actual, like, thing maker. For a mere 2,000 gil, wherever you feel like a change, Jandalaine is your man. 2,000? 2,000! Oh, goodness. I still want to try it, though, is the thing. I think an inn should be at the Salty Splatoon or whatever it's called. Yeah, the Misermast Inn is up there. So let's check that out, and I'll call that the end of the sesh. And in the next episode, we'll start out by queuing for the dungeon, and finally getting forward on the thing. You can sit? Hold on. What if I, like... Yeah, you actually sit on the chair. I didn't know you could do that, huh? Interesting. Okay, well, where's that inn? Right here. So I don't know how much it costs. Retire to an inn room. Have a nice rest. Oh, it doesn't cost anything? Oh, I wasn't aware of that, actually. Huh. Interesting. So once we're in here, we only need to go to the crystal bell. Summon the Aesthetician. Okay, cool. I've never done this before. Heads up. So, oh, the music is back. As once did this very realm, from the darkest depths of unseemly ugliness shall you rise anew. Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself. You're unable to communicate with players and engage another. Okay, gotcha. So, like, how does this work? I'm assuming I can't just completely create a new character. It's just like hair and face and stuff. Yeah. It's like, please show me my attire. I don't want to be ugly. Small clothes, Jesus. Yeah, it looks like you only have your normal stuff available to you. Now, here's the thing. I forgot that you could add highlights to your hair when I was making this character. So I was kind of thinking about doing that, although I'm not seeing too much of a change in these. Like, that makes almost no change in my eyes. So I'm not sure if I should even bother. Like, I don't want to change anything else. Could have face paint. Oh, that's right, I already have the blush and stuff. But, like, I don't want to change anything except for the highlights. Just a little, like, splotcha fashion. But I don't want it to cost 2,000. Oh, that kind of sucks. So it doesn't add anything new then. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I'm fine with my character, so... yeah. I just wanted to check it out to see. Anyway, that's going to do it for this episode, session, everything. When your star begins to dim, you only need send for Jandalaine. Till we meet again. I just kind of wasted your time. You're kind of chill with that, dude. I'm sure you're rich. Anyway, gonna go ahead and get to bed. Take a little nappy wappy. See you all in the next episode, and goodbye.